Additionally, there are certain DILR setups that get repeated quite often. For instance, in games and tournaments, when it comes to knockout tournaments, there are barely 3-4 ideas beyond which you need to know. Once you are comfortable with those ideas, everything else flows smoothly. Or let's say network diagrams, networks and routing. Making that diagram and then seeing where does the flow happen, where is the slack and all of that. Once you're comfortable with that, you're done with it. Or let's say another example could be a 4-setter Venn diagram. 4-setter Venn diagrams, if you have ever solved in a normal setup, those questions are absolutely easy. The only challenge in those questions is you being able to make a 4-setter Venn diagram appropriately and then recording information appropriately. Once you get to that level, when you can definitely be confident about questions that are straightforward. Now you're in a good position. Now practice more and more so that all the convolutions, all the different variations which might trip you up on the exam day, you have gone through them and you are in a better position to handle them. And yet you might still end up with being able to attempt only 2 DILR sets in the actual CAT, and that is fine. The problem is, because we are unhappy with only 2 DILR sets, that is not good enough. That would translate to only 24 marks in the DILR section. But if the paper is absolutely difficult, if you've done enough practice and then you're only doing 2 DILR sets, understand there will be lots of people who would not be able to do 2 DILR sets in that paper at that time. If you have done enough number of sets, if you have been extremely light in your preparation, you haven't put in a lot of hard yards, and then you want to reach a level where you're able to attempt at least 3 or 4 or whatever number of sets, then that becomes a challenge.